down heading. Treatment of bad debts. Treatment of discount allowed in final accounts. Heading. Treatment of bad debts. Treatment of discount allowed in final accounts. Yes. Now before we learn the treatment of bad debts and discount allowed, let us learn all the journal entries relating to the customers, debtors. Write down. Scheme of entries. Yes, scheme of entries relating to debtors, not ice cream of entries. Scheme of entries relating to debtors. Now you write 1. When goods are sold on credit. We'll learn the journal entries once and then we'll jump into treatment of bad debts and discount and final accounts. Okay? When goods are sold on credit. When goods are sold on credit. Please tell me what is the entry we write when goods are sold on credit? Debtor account, debtor to sales account. What is the entry we pass? Debtor account, debtor to sales account. When goods are sold on credit, we pass the entry debtors account debit to sales account credit. Next. When cash is collected from debtors, can you tell me what is the entry we pass?
Cash account.
When we sell goods, we pass the entry debtor account, debtor to sales. Debtor personal account, receiver debit, sales nominal account, incomes and gains credit. Okay. When cash is collected from debtors, what is the entry you pass? Cash or bank account, debtor to debtors account. Suppose we receive a check, we write bank. If we receive cash, we write cash. So what is the entry we pass? Cash or bank account, debtor to debtors account. So when cash is collected, this is the entry we pass. Cash or bank account, debtor to debtors account. Logic, cash, real account coming in, debit, debtors, personal account, giver, credit. Okay. Next. When discount is allowed to debtor. When discount is allowed to debtor. When discount is allowed to debtor. What is the entry we pass when discount is allowed to the debtor? Discount allowed. You have to reduce debtors, hence debtor account is credited. Discount is a loss for the business, hence we write discount allowed debit. Write down the entry. Discount allowed account debtor to debtors. Discount allowed nominal account expense loss debit. Debtor personal account giver credit. Discount allowed account debtor to debtor account. This is the entry we pass when we allow discount to our customers. Discount allowed account debtor to debtors account. With the amount of discount, this is the entry we pass. Next. When bad debts are written off. When bad debts are written off. Not recovered, when bad debts are written off. After selling goods, we come to know that the customer has become insolvent. He is not in a position to give the cash back. Or his financial condition is very poor. We doubt whether the money will be collected. And we want to remove the debtor from our books of accounts. See, we should show those debtors which we expect to collect. When you already know that the debtor is not going to be collected, when you know that the money is not going to come, no point showing a person as a debtor in our books of account. It is better you write off the amount. So we reduce the debtor account balance by crediting the debtor account. We are not able to recover money. It's a loss for us. That loss is called as bad debt. So what is the entry we pass? Bad debts account to debtors account. Bad debts account debtor to debtors account. Bad debts account debtor to debtors account. Is it clear? Can I revise these entries once before we go forward? Please tell me what is the entry we write when we sell goods on credit? Debtor to sales account. When cash is collected from debtors, what is the entry we pass? Debtor to debtors account. When discount is allowed to debtors, what is the entry we pass? Discount allowed account debtor to debtors account. When debtors become bad, when we write off bad debts, what is the entry we pass? Bad debts account debtor to debtors account is the entry we pass. Yes. Next. When bad debts are recovered, when bad debts are recovered, when bad debts are recovered, now some debtors you have written off, assuming that the money will not come, you have removed some debtors from your books and you have written off it as a loss. Now we are able, after some time we are able to get some money from the debtor. What is the entry you pass then? See, you sold goods to a customer. Later on, when the customer was in financial difficulty, you assume that money is not going to come. So you have written off the amount from your books of accounts. One fine morning, after some time, one fine morning, you find this debtor, the customer, in a shopping mall. He is doing a lot of shopping. So you catch hold of him and ask him, boss, where is my money? Then he comes to your shop and out of the debtor, the amount which is due to you, he gives you a part of the amount. The amount which you have written off from your books, you remove the debtors from your books, assuming that this guy is not going to pay money. Later on, after some time, find that this guy has some money, he can pay. So you catch hold of him and he gives you some money. What is the entry you pass then? Now he is not appearing in our books as a debtor because we have removed his account from our books by writing it off as bad debts. You have removed the account from your books. Now we are able to recover. What is the entry you pass? Cash account debtor to bad debts recovered. The day when we had a doubt, we removed the debtor from our books, we recorded as a loss. Now suddenly we are able to recover our loss. It's a gain for the business. We pass the entry cash account debtor or bank account debtor to bad debts recovered account. Okay, let us revise the entries once again. Please tell me what is the entry we pass when goods are sold on credit to customers? To sales. When we collect money from our customers, what is the entry we pass? Cash account debtor to debtors account. When the customers are good and you are collecting money on account, so you give a credit to the debtors account. What is the entry you pass? Cash or bank account debtor to debtors account. When you allow some discount to the customer, what is the entry you pass? Discount allowed account debtor to debtors account. When debtors become bad and when debtors become insolvent, you have to remove debtors from your books. What is the entry we pass? Bad debts account debtor to debtors account. Later on, if you are able to recover the bad debts, what is the entry you should pass? Debtor to bad debts recovered account. Now, if you observe in this scheme of entries, discount allowed is a nominal account, bad debts is a nominal account, loss, both are losses. Bad debts recovered is a gain. Please tell me what is the closing entry you are going to pass to close discount allowed account and to close bad debts account. In our last class we learned that all nominal accounts have to go and sit in their graveyard. What's the graveyard? Trading and profit and loss account. So discount allowed account, bad debts account have to be closed. They cannot continue in our books into the books of next year. You have to close them by transferring them to the profit and loss account. What is the entry you are going to pass? You have to pass this entry and you have to pass one more entry to close this account. What is the entry you have to pass? Account to discount allowed account. So So when discount is allowed, this is the entry we pass. When you have to close this account by transferring it to P&L account, this is the closing entry we pass. What is the entry we pass? P&L account debtor to discount allowed account. What is the entry you have to pass to close? Bad debts. Bad debts account. Because of this entry, bad debts account will show a debit balance. How will you close the account? By crediting bad debts and debiting P&L account. You would have to pass one more entry. P&L account debtor to bad debts account. Okay. Similarly, come to this entry. Because of this entry, bad debts recovered account will show a credit balance. It's an indirect income. We have to pass a closing entry to close bad debts recovered account. What is the entry you are going to pass to close? Bad debts recovered account debtor to profit and loss account. This entry we pass to close the bad debts recovered. Please note down the closing entries also in your notebook. If it is possible, like this. If it's not possible, wherever you are placed, please note down the entries. Have you all recorded the entries?
Yes, sir.
Okay, before we take up a problem, let us revise the entries once again, then we can start solving a problem. Please tell me what is the entry you pass when you sell goods on credit? When you collect cash from debtor, what is the entry you pass? Cash or bank account debtor to debtor's account. When you allow discount, what is the entry you pass? Discount allowed account debtor to debtor's. What is the closing entry you pass to close discount allowed? To discount allowed. What is the entry for bad debts? Bad debts account debtor to debtor's account. Bad debts account debtor to debtor's account. How do you close bad debts? When bad debts are recovered, what is the entry we pass? Cash account debtor to bad debts recovered account. How to close bad debts recovered? By passing closing entry. Bad debts recovered account debtor to P&L account. Are the entries clear for you? Now we'll learn how to deal with bad debts when it is given in the final accounts problem. How to deal with discount allowed when it is given in a final accounts problem. Okay, let us start. We'll write down extract of a trial balance. Extract means a small portion of a trial balance I am going to give you now. Write like this. Extract of a trial balance. Particulars: debit, credit, debtor, debit balance 1 lakh over only one item in the trial balance. I am giving you a small portion of the trial balance, okay? Not the entire trial balance, that is why I am keeping the totals empty. Adjustments, write off bad debts 25,000 rupees write off bad debts 25,000 rupees. Now if you face this kind of a problem, in the trial balance you are given debtors, and outside the trial balance adjustments you are given write off bad debts 25,000 rupees. How will you deal with it in your final accounts preparation? When you are preparing final accounts, if you encounter this kind of an information, how are you going to deal with it? That is what you have to learn. Okay. Now, in this particular problem, I think two portions of the final account will be affected. One is the profit and loss account, and second is the balance sheet. So let us open a small P&L account. Don't waste much space in your notebook. P&L account and balance sheet. Profit and loss account, balance sheet. As I told you, scales and pencils are banned in my classroom. Open a small profit and loss account and open a small balance sheet. Okay. Now please tell me, when you see in the trial balance debtor 1 lakh, where do you write it in your final accounts? Debtor is a personal account. Amount receivable in the future, it is an asset for the business. It should be shown on the balance sheet asset side, but I will write it in the inner column because I know that there is an adjustment, or I have a doubt that there may be an adjustment. So I will write debtors inner column 1 lakh. This is asset side, this is liability side. So whatever information was given in the trial balance is given in the, now has been posted in the balance sheet. Now read the adjustment. What is the adjustment saying? Write off bad debts 25,000 rupees. And see the trial balance. Inside the trial balance, do you have bad debts? If it is not given, that means it is not there. If it was there, I would definitely give it to you. Is it clear? So if I read the trial balance, I don't find any bad debts. So I'll assume that bad debts ledger account is not there at all. Okay. Now what is the adjustment asking you to do? Write off bad debts 25,000 rupees. The accountant comes to you and says, sir, I am preparing my final accounts. Now, I want to write off bad debts 25,000 rupees. I don't know how to adjust it in the final account. He is asking your help. You have to help him out. So now accountant, at the stage of preparation of final accounts, he wants now to write off bad debts 25,000 rupees. The correct procedure would be to tear that trial balance, throw it in dustbin. Tear away your P&L account, balance sheet, throw it into the dustbin. He is saying, what is the adjustment required? Write off bad debts 25,000 rupees. That means you have to now pass a journal entry. What is the journal entry you have to pass? Bad debts account, debtor to debtors account. You have to pass this entry. Again prepare your ledgers. Give effect of this entry on the ledgers. Again balance the ledgers. Prepare trial balance. Then you prepare your final accounts. All this exercise and time waste is not at all required. So how will we adjust? Please tell me what are the entries you have to pass now? Below the balance sheet, I will pass the adjustment entries. 1. Bad debts account debtor to bad debts account debtor to debtors account. How much? 25,000. And what is the next entry? Bad debts account has to be closed. What is the entry you should pass? P&L account debtor to bad debts account. P&L account debtor to bad debts account 25,000. So these are the entries we have to now pass and give the effect of these entries directly on the final accounts. You cannot open the ledgers again, give the posting, again redraft the trial balance and then again prepare the final accounts. So let us give the effect directly. Now if you observe, bad debts account debit, bad debts account credit, close. If you open bad debts account, it will be debited and credited. So there will be no impact on the bad debts account. But we have to give a credit to the debtors account and we have to give a debit to the profit and loss account. So those adjustments you have to show. So the first entry is now asking you to give a credit to debtors account. How much? 25,000. Now, is the debtors account open? Is the debtor account open for you to give the posting? No. This entry is asking us to credit the debtor account. I'll ask you one question. Debtor account shows what balance? Debit balance. If you give a credit because of this entry in the debtor account, what is going to happen to the balance? It is going to increase or reduce? It is going to reduce. So now what we are going to do is, the impact of this entry will be shown directly in the balance sheet. I'll write here less bad debts, 25,000, outer column 75,000. Why did I say less? This entry is asking us to credit debtors account. Debtors account shows debit balance. If you give posting of this entry in the debtors account, balance will reduce. That is why I am going to the balance sheet and reducing bad debts from the debtors. Is it clear? Yes. Next, P&L account should be debited. Profit and loss account should be debited. So go to P&L account, write 2 bad debts, 25,000. Sir, what about bad debts? Bad debts account. If you open, if you only can open in the background, bad debts account will also open. The posting of this entry, bad debts account, debtor to debtors, 25,000, bad debts account is debited. Second posting, by P&L account, 25,000, it will get closed. So you need not show this account in our accounting. We have just subtracted from the debtors and debited to the profit and loss account. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Manoj? So when such an information is given, bad debts entry has not been recorded. These debtors are debtors before subtracting bad debts. Now we come to know that some bad debts have to be written off. So you go to the balance sheet, subtract bad debts, and you show bad debts as a loss. Okay? Note it down. We pass these entries in the journal proper. Did you all complete the problem?
Yes.
Write down one more problem. Extract of a trial balance. Extract of a trial balance. Particulars, debit, credit. I am dictating a problem, note it down properly. Same format. Extract of a trial balance. Particulars, debit and credit. Write down. Debtors. Which balance?
Yes.
Very good. 5 lakhs. Close the trial balance. Adjustments. Adjustments. Number 1. Write off bad debts 50,000 rupees. Write off bad debts 50,000 rupees. Can you do this problem on your own?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Tell me what is given in the trial balance? Debtors. How much is given in the trial balance?
5 lakh.
5 lakh. So inner column I will write debtors 5 lakh. Without writing journal entry, I don't want to see any adjustments in anyone's notebook. Don't buttify the adjustments. You should understand the logic behind those adjustments. Now tell me what is the adjustment? Write off bad debts 50,000. Bad debts have not been written off. Now we have to write off. So what are the entries you have to pass for bad debts written off? Bad debts account debtor to bad debts account debtor to debtors account 50,000. And you have to pass one more entry to close bad debts account. What is the entry you pass? P&L account debtor to bad debts account. 50,000. How do you show the impact now? Bad debts account debited, bad debts account credited, closed. But debtors account has to be now credited. P&L account has to be now debited. Debtor account has to be credited. Debtor account is now showing a debit balance. This entry is asking you to credit the account. That means balance has to be reduced. Go to balance sheet and say less bad debts. 50,000. Outer column will show 4,50,000. We have given the impact in debtors. Next, give the impact on P&L account. P&L account will write bad debts. How much? 50,000. So when bad debts is given outside the trial balance, we will subtract it from debtors and show bad debts as a loss in the profit and loss account. Next, extract of a trial balance. Next problem. Extract of a trial balance. Particulars, debit, credit. Extract of a trial balance. Particulars, debit, credit. Right? Debtors, debit balance 75,000. Bad debts within the trial balance you write bad debts. Inside the trial balance bad debts. Debit balance 25,000 rupees. Close the trial balance. Close the trial balance. Adjustments, no adjustments. No additional information is provided to you. If you are given this type of a trial balance, now what is the trial balance? How is the trial balance looking? Particulars, debit, credit. I am saying debtors in the trial balance 75,000. Bad debts 25,000. Given inside the trial balance. No additional information given. How do you deal with this kind of information given in the final account? Open small P&L account and a small balance sheet. What is the first item given to you in the trial balance? Debtors 75,000. Debtor, personal account, receiver, debit balance. Till the time money is received, this account cannot be closed. Balance has to be shown in the balance sheet. Debtors 75,000 rupees. Debtors 75,000 rupees. Next, bad debts 25,000 rupees. Bad debts is a loss. It should be shown in the profit and now should I again subtract it from debtors?
No.
Why? How do you know it's already subtracted? Because it is given in the trial balance, we will say it is already subtracted. Bad debts account has come into the trial balance because ledger is there. Why is the ledger there? Because entry is passed. What is the entry passed for bad debts? Bad debts account debtor to debtors account. What is entry passed?
Bad debts account debtor to debtors
This entry is already passed. That is why bad debts account was debited and debtor account would have been already credited. Yes. So debtor balance has already been reduced. Bad debts account, that is why it is showing a debit balance in the trial balance. This amount was actually reduced from debtors and shown in bad debts. So these are debtors after bad debts. Yes?
Yes.
So now where do you show debtors in the balance sheet? Assets side you have shown. Bad debts is a loss already recorded. So show it in the P&L account. Two bad debts. 25,000. Should I again subtract?
No, sir.
Pakka?
Yes, sir.
Now, I want you frame the next problem. Frame the next problem. From here onward it will be like this only. I will frame one, you will frame one. I will solve one, you will solve one. Tell me the next problem. Extract of a trial balance. Okay, very good. What is your right? Tell me. Particulars, debit, credit I have written already. Debtors. Chi. No. Debtors.
10,000. 10 lakh.
75.
Debtors 4,50,000. Next, bad debts 50,000. Adjustments.
Bad debts.
No adjustments. Prepare P&L account and balance sheet. Where should you show debtors now? Debtors P&L account. Balance sheet. Debtors 4,50,000 outer column. Bad debts loss already recorded. 2 bad debts 50,000. So what is the treatment of bad debts? If it is given inside the trial balance, it has to be shown only as a loss in the P&L account. It should not be subtracted from debtors. If bad debts is given outside the trial balance and you are required to do an adjustment, then we subtract it from debtors and then debit the profit and loss account. Is it clear, everyone? Next. Next problem. Write down. Extract of a trial balance. Extract of a trial balance. Debtors, debit balance 10,50,000. Bad debts within the trial balance 1,50,000. Adjustments, further bad debts to be written off. Further bad debts to be now written off 50,000. Debtors 10,50,000. Debit balance, bad debts, debit balance 1,50,000. Now below the trial balance you are given some more information. What are you required to do now? Further bad debts to be written off 50,000. Now you are required to write off another 50,000 as bad debts. Apart from this, already some amount has been recorded as bad debt. Apart from this, you have to write off some more amount now as bad debts. Open a small P&L account and a balance sheet. Now how will you deal with it? Debtors 10,50,000. You will show it in the balance sheet, asset side, but inner column 10,50,000. Balance sheet, asset side, inner column. Next, bad debts 1,50,000 shown inside the trial balance. That means this amount is already reduced from debtors. Where do you show bad debts? Only in the profit and loss account. 2 bad debts. Inner column. Inner column. Inner column 1,50,000. Read the adjustment now. further bad debt should be written off 50,000. Further bad debt should be written off 50,000. Now we have to write off another 50,000 as bad debts. What are the entries you have to pass for bad debts now? Very good. Bad debts account debtors. No. Bad debts account debtor to debtors account. 50,000. Don't be in a hurry. 50,000. What is the second entry you have to pass to close this bad debts? You have to pass one more entry. P&L account debtor to bad debts account. P&L account debtor to bad debts account 50,000. So you have to pass two entries for the further bad debts to be written off. Now again the same thing. Bad debts account will not be affected because it will be debited and credited. Debtor account has to be now credited. You have to give the impact of this entry on the final accounts. Debtor account has to be credited. Credited means what? Are you going to increase the balance or reduce the balance? We are going to reduce the balance because debtor account shows a debit balance. Crediting the account means reducing the balance. Hence I go to the balance sheet and write bad debts 50,000. Outer column I will show only 10 lakh. So the impact has been shown on the debtors account. Next, P&L account has to be debited with 50,000. So P&L account I will write add further bad debts. Outer column I will write 2 lakh. So inner column I will write add further bad debts 50,000. Outer column I will write 2 lakhs. So this is a problem where bad debts was given inside the trial balance and also outside the trial balance. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Straight on, no problem. Extract of a trial balance. Extract of a trial balance. Particulars, debit, credit. Write down. Debtors, debit balance 7,70,000. Bad debts, trial balance 30,000. Debit balance 30,000. Close the trial balance. Adjustments. Adjustments. Write off further bad debts. Write off further bad debts. 70,000 rupees. Write off further bad debts 70,000 rupees. Do it on your own quickly. Now I will tell you the treatment. Debtors, balance sheet, asset side, inner column 7,70,000. Then bad debts given within the trial balance. How much is it? 30,000. P&L account debit side 2 bad debts 30,000. And you should go to the balance sheet and say less bad debts 30,000. Should you subtract the 30,000 again from the debtors? If somebody puts your hand and says subtract here, no, you should say boss, leave my hand, I am not going to subtract. Why? It is already subtracted. Next. Write off other bad debts how much? 70,000. For that you have to pass 2 entries. What entry you have to pass?
Bad
Bad debts account debtor to debtors account 70,000 and P&L account debtor to bad debts account 70,000. P&L account debtor to bad debts account 70,000. Next. So with this we complete bad debts. Now we come to discounts allowed. Write down. Extract of a trial balance. Extract of a trial balance. Now we'll deal with discounts allowed. Write down. Debtors. Debit balance. 50,000. Debtors, debit balance 50,000. Close the trial balance. Adjustments. Number 1. It was decided to allow the debtors a discount of 2,000 rupees, not yet recorded. It was decided to allow debtors a discount of 2,000 rupees, not yet recorded. Now what do you want to do? You want to allow customers a discount of 2,000, but this discount has not been recorded in our books. So how do you deal? Again open a small profit and loss account and a balance sheet. Please tell me how much is the debtors balance given in the balance sheet, given in the trial balance to you? 50,000. Write it in the inner column. Debtors balance sheet asset side inner column 50,000. Now what have we decided to do now? It was decided to allow a discount of 2,000 to the debtors, but this discount was not recorded in the books. Now we have to record it. Please tell me what are the entries you have to record for discount allowed? Discount allowed account debtor to discount allowed account debtor to debtors account. How much? 2,000. Next, what is second entry you have to pass? P&L account debtor to P&L account debtor to discount allowed. P&L account debtor to discount allowed 2,000. These are the two entries we have to record now. So how do we give the impact? Look at the board everyone. Discount allowed debit, discount allowed credit cancel. So we need not worry about the posting of these entries in the discount allowed account because it will be debited and credited. Next, we have to give a credit to debtors account. In this entry, debtor account is credited, no? Debtor account has to be credited. Crediting debtors account means what? Increasing the balance or decreasing the balance? Debtor account shows a debit balance. Crediting the account means reducing the balance. So this entry is asking you to reduce the balance in debtors. Less discount 2,000. Outer column 48,000. This entry asked us to reduce the debtor balance. We have reduced it. Okay. Next. The next entry, what is it asking us to do? It is asking us to credit discount allowed. Debit P&L account. P&L account has to be now debited. P&L account has to be now debited. So how do you deal with the discount if it is given outside the trial balance? You have to subtract it from debtors and show it on the debit side of the P&L account as a loss. Next problem. extract of a trial balance. Write down debtors, debit balance 1 lakh, debtors, debit balance 1 lakh, close the trial balance, adjustments, number 1, allow a discount of 1000 rupees to the debtors. Allow a discount of 1000 rupees to the debtors. Do it on your own. Allow a discount of 1000 rupees to the debtor. How are you going to deal with it? Debtor will be shown in the balance sheet, asset side, inner column 1 lakh. Then now we are now required to allow discount. It is not already allowed. Now we have to allow. So what are the entries you have to pass? Discount allowed account debtor to debtors 1000, and the second entry you have to pass is P&L account debtor to discount allowed 1000. First entry you have to pass is discount allowed account debtor to debtors 1000. Then the second entry to close discount allowed is P&L account debtor to discount allowed. So you will subtract it from debtors and then show it as a loss in the P&L account debit side. Clear everyone? So how much debtors are you showing in the balance sheet now? 1 lakh in the inner column, less discount allowed 1000, outer column 99,000. And discount allowed is debited to the profit and loss account. In P&L account we are writing to discount allowed 1000 rupees. Clear everyone?
Yes, sir.
Next problem. Extract of a trial balance. Extract of a trial balance. So we have already learned how to deal with discount when it is given outside the trial balance. Now the problem is how to deal with discount when it is given within the trial balance, inside the trial balance. Extract of trial balance. Particulars, debit, credit. Debtors, debit balance 48,000. Now you should be able to predict. Discount allowed.
2000.
Very good. Discount allowed 2000. Debit balance. Close the trial balance. No adjustments. No adjustments. This is the problem which we have already done. We have changed the problem according to our situation. Where should you show debtors now? Balance sheet, asset side, inner column, outer column. Why? Discount allowed is already subtracted. Hence we need not subtract it again from debtors. No adjustment is required to debtors, hence we can show it directly in the outer column. Debtors. Where should you show this discount allowed? Nominal account loss. It should be debited here. Discount allowed 2000. Correct? Yes, sir. Will you complete? Yeah. Next problem. Please tell me, frame the problem on your own. Extract of a trial balance. Numbers should also be correct. By now you should have understood the logic behind the framing of the problems. Hemnesh, can you frame the problem?
Data
99,000. Write down. Extract of a trial balance. Extract of a trial balance. Debtors. Debtors. How much? 99,000. I am doing the same problems again inside and outside. I am not changing the problems. So you should understand which problem I am asking you to frame again. Debtors 99,000. Debit balance. Discount allowed 1,000. Very good. So ultimately you are now able to grasp. Debtors. Debit balance 99,000. Discount allowed 1,000. Close the trial balance. No adjustments. No adjustments. Complete it on your own. Where will you write debtors? Where will you write discount allowed? And again subtract from? Very good. Why should you not subtract again? It is already subtracted from debtors. Next. Now I want somebody to frame the problem for me. Extract of trial balance. Kaustav. No, I don't want all those things. Tell me the numbers. Particulars, debit, credit. You understand what I want from you?
7,70,000. Debtors 1,48,000.
Write down. So whatever he is telling you, write. If he is wrong, I will correct him. Debtors. Debit balance 1,48,000. Next.
Discount allowed debit balance 2,000.
Okay, Kaustav says discount allowed. Debit balance 2,000. Write it. Over. G. Adjustment. You want to say? Write down. Total trial balance. Adjustment. Tell the adjustment now.
Further bad debts.
Allow further discount. Allow further discount. Adjustments. Allow further discount. 8,000. Very good. 8,000. Allow further discount. 8,000. See, now you are able to frame problems also on your own. Can you solve the problem on your own?
Yes.
You solve, then I will help you out. Because I have forgotten the subject. I will like to take your help. So inside the trial balance, discount allowed is 2,000 and further discount to be allowed. Given outside the trial balance is how much? 8,000. Yes. Right. Remember the problem. Trial balance debtors was how much? 148. Discount allowed trial balance 2,000. Allow further discount of how much? 8,000 rupees. Now I'll open the accounts. I want to learn how to do treatment of discount allowed from you. So please help me out. Tell me. What should I write first? Debtors. Inner column, how much?
1,48,000.
Whatever you should write. 1,48,000. Next.
Discount allowed.
Discount allowed. P&L account. Okay. 2 discount allowed. Inner column?
Yes.
Inner column. How much?
2,000.
Next.
We have to pass generators.
Next. What is the adjustment? Allow further discount of 8,000. So you have to now record further discount of 8,000. What are the entries you have to pass? Wait. Please be slow. Discount allowed account debtor 8,000 to debtors account credit 8,000. What What is the next entry I have to pass? P&L account debtor to discount allowed. How much amount? 8,000. Now what should you do after passing the entry? Deduct from debtors. How much should you deduct?
8,000.
Less discount. How much? 8,000. Outer column, how much should I write?
40,000.
Over? Next. What should I do next? Go to profit and loss account and then add further discount. How much? 8,000. Total outer column 10,000. Understood? Very good. You don't want to do one more practice problem? Big one we'll take later. We should start with always small steps. Next. Okay, we'll stop now. Treatment of bad debts and discount. We'll take up another topic. Write down the heading. Treatment of depreciation.